the confirmed locations are in this video right here, so this is gonna be the interesting one. Stay tuned. What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome to all of the locations confirmed chapter 4. We're gonna talk about how they would look like, maybe show even some visuals, so this is a must-watch video. So without wasting any more time, we're not gonna waste any time, let's begin. Now, Chapter 4, even though it is not out yet, even though we haven't seen any big thing from Chapter 4, the locations are confirmed, and most specifically, we have seen some screenshots and some visuals for the Chapter 4. Now, the first level of Chapter 4 is Nurses, aka Reaper Nurses and Matron. Now, even though it is confirmed, it is the only Chapter 4 level that we haven't seen the visuals of, in a way, kinda sorta. At first, we thought it would be Asylum because that's what we learned from the game file. However, that was debunked, and later Vince confirmed himself that it is Hospital. Yes, but in addition to that, it is not just Hospital, it is actually a collection of mental illness / hospital / all of that good stuff that you see. Well, not good stuff, but the scary stuff that you see in Asylum, Chapel, all of that. So it was a combination of all of that hospital. You're gonna see Reaper Nurses running around chasing you. By the way, possible gameplay for the Reaper Nurses coming very soon, so stay tuned. 30k, we're gonna do this. And Matron is also going to be there. There are going to be 3 zones, so I'm interested to see how they're going to expand out the hospital in 3 zones. How is that going to be for the entire gameplay section? I'm interested in that, but either way, hospital is where it's at. Expect some screams from patients, not the patients themselves as AI, although that would be great, but expect some screams either way. Now we're going to move on to the second level of Chapter 4.
Here, have a pill! Lord Malik sends his regards.
The second level of Chapter 4, aka Jojo A Gang. Probably everyone is looking forward to this. For me personally, I'm looking forward to this level myself in all of Chapter 4, and it is Jojo A Gang, of course. However, there has been a ton of speculations with Jojo A Gang. This has been a really up and down level for everyone. We started with pizzeria, then the restaurant, then we started with late night shifts, all of that, and then finally it was revealed through poster that Jojo A Gang will be in theme park. Yep, it will be in theme park. It will be a giant theme park, and I really hope the architectures are really cool, just like those Disney theme park that is still in development, that is still in construction. You can understand how this is gonna play out in 3 zones. You have this giant theme park. The first zone could be the outside area, or maybe the first floor. The second part could easily be behind the scenes stuff where you see a lot of costumes and mascots costume, a perfect opportunity to scare people off there as well. And third area could be the underground kitchen, basement, like we've seen in the screenshots. It's looking very clean and it's looking very ominous, like you could die if you make a mistake accidentally, and it's really sensitive area. We've seen a couple of screenshots for that as well that actually supports the area of that as its separate zone. And then finally you have the escape theme sequence where the whole thing is gonna burn to the ground and will have to escape because the shutdown sequence has been initiated, and you gotta get your upsides out of there before you're crushed and burned to death, like I said again, in this game for good.
Sequence has been initiated. Repeat, self-destruct 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 sequence has been
We're gonna move on to the final level of chapter 4. It is none other than the bears and teddies. Now, there may not be a lot of confirmation for this level, but I can assure you that this level is the creepiest looking, this level is the ominous looking, and this level has the most details in the all of Dark Deception chapter 4. It is Cave. Yep. I said it, someone had to say it. It is Cave, boys. It is none other than this underground mine kind of area. Now, we've seen cave in games before. A lot of horror games as well, but Glowstick Entertainment's take on all of this is gonna be super interesting. We're gonna see how they give their 2 cents in the cave. We've seen actually more than a couple screenshots that shows how scary the cave is gonna look, and probably it is the most realistic looking cave, and I can't wait for Cave to play out its thing. Teddies are gonna chase us. Bear, the whole cave is gonna be rambling, and it's gonna feel like the rocks are gonna fall at any seconds, and we're gonna be trapped or even dead thanks to Bear's strength, because it was confirmed that Bear really strength possessed, meaning that she'll have more strength as of speed, and Teddies are gonna cover the speed part, so I am not looking forward to that in a good way. Like, I'm scared to see what's next with the cave, but this level, since it's the most detailed one, I think it's gonna have a lot of shards. Maybe not more than Jojo A Gang, but more than nurses and any other level we've played before, but we'll just have to wait and see on that part. And finally, it is Doug Hauser's family flashback. I think it was confirmed accidentally somewhere that we're gonna see a flashback by Vince himself, but we now know where the flashback is gonna happen. Yep, boys, it is none other than this bridge with police cars and the rain. Yep, this is where the accident happened. If you played chapter 2, you know Doug Hauser's family died due to car crash. Maybe unintentional from Doug Hauser, but he didn't save them either. I wouldn't say it was accident, even though the accident led to that tragedy. He could have saved or done something that he didn't, and that's gonna eat him for the rest of his life. Either way, bridge is where it's at right now, and we'll just have to wait and see how that thing is gonna play out. I'm pretty sure we don't have to collect shards over there. We're just gonna walk over there with some sad music in the background and Malak manipulating us, and then we're gonna hear Tammy Hauser for the first time ever. How I'm saying that? Well, boys, there's a video coming very soon on Tammy Hauser confirmation, so watch out for that. Now, with all the locations in mind, chapter 4 is gonna be super interesting, and now when you look at it from the bigger perspective, now you understand why chapter 4 is taking forever. This is why it's taking forever, with all the details, all the flashbacks, all the lore and story and gameplay and soul shards, everything. It's gonna be, as collectively, it is super packed, and boys, trust me when I say this, it's gonna be worth it. Do let me know which location is your favorite, because I told you mine already. I'm looking forward to theme park, but cave, it's gonna be interesting one as well. Possible gameplay coming soon. 30k live stream is also coming soon, or maybe premiere, who knows, but we'll just have to wait and see on that part. Now for the deep boys.
You did this!